Jaydthgames 2000 and welcome back to another trucking vlog. I know, it's been a while. There's a lot of topics that, I would like to discuss. Ranging from what I've been up to, where I've been, this, that, and the other. So, the first thing I think we should mention is, where have I been? Well, if you guys saw the last couple of videos, I mentioned briefly that I was now with Variant, which this company has had its ups and downs, like all companies though, but more or less they tell you one thing to get your butt in the seat, and then once your butt is in the seat, they just say, fuck it, you're on your own way now. And then they try to micromanage you every step of the way. Not gonna get into too many details. I want to save that for another video. Follow road signs. Truck must enter way station. God damn it. Oh well, it's the first way station I've been pulled into with this load, so can't be too mad. 30. Good morning, guys. Hope that light didn't change on me last minute. Anyway, joined Variant. That was a fun process, but again, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the company. They'll tell you one thing, and then you'll get told another, and then another, and then another. And you'll be lucky to talk to the same person. But fucking... I've been with the company almost 3 months now. And it's been a roller coaster ride, that much I'll say. I'm pretty much to the point where I just want to say I'm done with the company. But I'm working on getting something else lined up. So for now, we're gonna stick with Variant. For those of you that are wondering, by the way, I am driving a 2023 Kenworth T680. The truck that I originally had when I first started with them was a 2022 Freightliner Cascadia. Started having some issues around 100,000 miles. And, they decided to, well, of course, I asked them for it. They plopped me into a Kenworth T680, which was nice. This truck had 500 miles on it when I first got it. Now I'm up to almost 8,000. So it's a brand new baby. Brand new baby. As you can tell, it's foggy. We are currently in the state of Georgia. We are heading to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I think it's Fort Lauderdale. I could be wrong. It's northern Florida. From Pennsylvania. So I started out this run in Pennsylvania. Got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'll finally record now that I managed to get an editor. And thank you, Jade, for picking up the position. But what I think I'm gonna do, once we can figure out schedule-wise, because hopefully we can get this edited and put up in the next couple days. The next video I'm going to be on another run. From there, it's going to be a process. No, it's not going to be a process. I take that back. I'm going to do a Q&A for you guys. As my thank you to you guys for getting me to where I'm at, I'm going to do a Q&A. So at the bottom of the description box, or the comment box below, please feel free to leave any and all questions you might have, and I will address them in the next video. Whether it be about Variant, what the trucking lifestyle is like, me in general. And I'd be more than happy to answer them. But as I was saying, I don't think I'm going to be here much longer with the company, probably about another 3 months, so I can save up some money to do what I want to do. And I'm not going to reveal that until I'm absolutely sure and I can raise the money. As you can tell, or probably see, hopefully, I have the digital dash, which has its ups and downs. A lot of the trucking community calls me crazy because I love being out east. And I don't mind them saying that, because when I explain to them the situation with it, they understand. See, I'm originally from the Pacific Northwest. So I'm used to all of that out there. I'm used to the drivers being complete and utter morons. Out here, it's much more simplistic. You can actually tell what they're going to do, even though they don't use turn lines. As you can probably see, that car up there did not use one. But, I'm just gonna, what I'm up to, where I've been, future plans for the channel, I guess, is what I can go on to next. If they haven't been already at the time that this is uploaded, it should be soon. I'm having a new intro and outro made for the videos. And again, thank you, Jade, for taking care of that. So, the plan is to revamp the channel. Because as most of you can probably tell, or those of you that have been here for the long haul, and I mean long haul since I first created it, it was originally a gameplay channel meant to play and record and upload variety of different games. It's mainly been Minecraft. There have been some Dragon Age Origins, and there are some other things. But, you know, I plan on hopefully getting some more artwork done. I'll be reaching out to somebody I know about that to get the artwork done. I need a new description video. That one I'll be getting done soon, hopefully, when I can find the time. Jade, I will have that as soon as I can get it done sent to you. You're gonna have your work cut out for you from me, just saying that now. But, yeah, that's, I mean, the main part of everything that's been going on. As you can see, we're 92 miles away from the destination. I don't think I put that in my video. It used to be in the videos I had a Ray McNally trucker GPS. I have since switched over. I now use Garmin products. I like Garmin a lot better because it has the voice commands. And I don't have to try and reach over to it, if it can understand me, that is, from time to time, which it has its moments. Like all computers, it has its moments. I think for the next, like I said, the next video is going to be a Q&A that I'll do. I also want to give you guys a tour of the truck. So if anything, I will make that the next video, and then we will make the video after that, the Q&A, when I'm on my next run and I have more time. Or we'll figure out how we're going to make this work. Kind of playing it by ear right now, seeing how it goes. Kind of figure out what we want to do from here, but like I said, there's a lot going on. I appreciate you guys for sticking through this with me. And hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get videos out now, as well as like I said, I need to reach out and have some artwork done. But when I get closer to my goal, I will let you guys know what my plans are for the future. 'Cause like I said, I need to save money to make my goal a thing. Some of you that are subscribed, friends of mine, already know. I've told you this. If you have any questions, you know, hit me up. You guys personally have my number or Discord information. And I do say, feel free to cut any and all of what you need out, Jade. For right now, I'm just gonna shut up and enjoy the drive. come soon. I'm going to go ahead and address that too. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now, and one of the major things is the lack of truck drivers. Mainly because they get tired of these damn companies and then they just kind of quit the industry. We also have the owner-operators that are kind of getting pushed out. Because not only is it the price of freight, but the price of fuel, which we kind of need to adapt to that at this point. I'm just saying, because it ain't gonna fucking get fixed. But anyway, a lot of these cities, you know, a lot of these states, and I'm not trying to get political. This channel is not a political channel. I'm just saying it out there. I'm just saying from what I heard by politicians from these states, they want to cut back on truck stops. So, mind you, this is October 31st when I'm recording this. So, we're almost to the first of the year, so when I mention this, know that I mean for 2-3 months from now. They want to add another 8,000 drivers. And we barely have enough parking for them. Don't have hardly any parking for the drivers that are out here now. And they want to add another 8,000? Are you kidding me? What are we gonna do? Start having a parking garage for trucks at the truck stop? It's the only way we can fit, 8,000 more drivers in these truck stops. Because it's getting to the point where they're either extremely tight truck stops because they don't have the space to build, or, it's extremely spacious, but everybody is there. And you don't have parking. Is that a pelican? Anyway, you don't have the parking, and it's kind of a make your own spot situation. And not be using all that much diesel. Like, I idle this truck, don't ask me how, or if you want to, I'll put that in the Q&A, and I'll tell you guys how I do it. But when it idles, it uses 0.3 to 0.4 gallons an hour, which is actually pretty good. Which means after 4 hours, I use close to a gallon of fuel. So 2 gallons and a partial gallon, depending how long I'm stopped for. Exit 29. We're almost there. Yay! 30 miles to the Florida-Georgia line. But I don't know. The world in general is just taking a downhill plummet. Not just for the price of diesel fuel, but for the price of regular gasoline. I've been paying attention to some of these cities I go to. For instance, back in the Pacific Northwest where I'm from, it's almost $5 a gallon again. Central United States, Texas, Kansas, all of that. You're looking at about that price. You see the red one for the TA, $3.19 a gallon, that's regular price. You're looking at about that. It all depends on where the oil rigs are. Because in Texas you have a lot of oil rigs. At least the fog's starting to burn off and it's 70 degrees. Yay. 70 degrees at 8 in the morning. I can tell what kind of day this is going to be for me. It's a nice truck. I think that is the Freightliner Columbia. But yeah. Here's a big debate that I want to spark for all of you drivers out there when it comes to the automatic trucks from a company standpoint. I'm not even talking about owner-operator, you lease or buy the truck. A lot of people have been telling me that the Freightliner Cascadia has more power than a Kenworth T680. I try and tell them, no, the Kenworth T680 has more power than the Freightliner Cascadia. And like I said, this is from a company standpoint, depending on what kind of build they have, but they all seem to be the same build. For those of you that don't know, the Freightliner Cascadia is built on Detroit. It's got the DD15 engine with a DT12 transmission. I'm guessing 400 to 425 horsepower. When it comes to the Kenworth T680, you're looking at a Cummins X15, as well as either a PACCAR 12-speed transmission, or in my instance, it's an Eaton 12-speed transmission, Eaton Fuller. This in particular truck has 450 horsepower, but you've still got to realize you've got to calculate torque between the two. This one has an added boost on top of the torque. Plus, you can shift this one just right to where you won't lose speed going up a mountain depending on how heavy your load is. You can't do that with the Freightliner, so I'm going to outclimb any Freightliner I see, company standpoint, unless, and not owner-op. Owner-ops, they can, get the truck how they want. They can do 400 horsepower, they can do 625 plus horsepower. All depends on if the engine is available for it, which I've never really looked into it. But just trying to think about what else to talk about. Talked about variant a little bit. Talked about the Q&A. Talked about what I've been up to, where I've been. And again, I just want to thank all of you for getting this channel to where it is now. As well as a very big thank you to those that have been with me since the start. Like I said, we're going to be doing a rebranding. I'm thinking about opening up a Patreon. That way, if you guys want to join the Patreon, it would help, produce the videos. I can think of some special perks, and you'll also get to, when we get it all set up, if you guys comment down in the description below, think Patreon is a good idea, put a special thank you at the end of the video thanking the Patreon supporters. And I'll also try and arrange it to where with Patreon, you guys get first look at it. But, Jade and I will try and figure that out at a later date. Is it gonna try and rain on me? The fog is clear, and now it's gonna try and rain on me. Whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna do a truck tour eventually. The truck tour is probably going to be my next video. And then after that, when I'm, on the road, we'll have the Q&A, or I'll figure out something to do with that. Once we get this video uploaded, I'll take the questions, and we'll go from there. So I am gonna cut this part of a video here. What I'm going to do is something that I have not done before. So, if you guys are ready for this, I'm gonna cut the video here. It will resume back when I'm at the shipper, I get through security. And then I will do some backing for you guys and show you what that is like for me. Because I don't think I've done that in a video. So, for now, brief intermission. Sit back, get up, stretch, get popcorn, get something to drink, and we will be right back. And we're back. And now I told you guys that I would be back when I get to the place, get checked in, this, that, and the other, but I decided, since we are 50 miles out from this place, to do a little bit more interstate driving. Because as you can tell by what the GPS says, hopefully you guys can see it, and the glare from the sun isn't too bad. State border, we're almost to Florida. 3 miles, we'll be in Florida. Check. Probably the company saying, "Oh, swing by a terminal. We'll give you some candy for Halloween." I'm not a big candy person. For those of you that don't know me, I'm not a big candy person. I'll eat candy every once in a while, but I've never really liked candy. And I know that's weird. Do I have to go into the fast lane to get around these guys? PTL, I'm used to them going slow. I'm used to this guy going slow, but he's going faster than PTL. About the time I do have... I've got the clearance now. Get over, and possibly around this guy. So hopefully he doesn't cut me off, because he's got too much trailer for that truck. Not enough mirror. It over in your own lane, buddy. Or I decide to come over into yours. Ah, great. Bypass, accept agriculture, and reefer loads. Okay. This is ridiculous. It's 70 for Christ's sake. And now he's slowing down the entire damn line. He's got an older truck, so he doesn't have the pre-pass. I get the bypass, thankfully. There's a way station coming up too, from what the GPS is saying. Welcome to Florida, everybody. The second California. Yeah, no, I'm only half joking. Huh? I don't know. Turn this down since... I'm only half joking. Florida is much more beautiful than California. Don't get pissed at me. I'm just talking about how you have the agricultural inspection station, and then you have a weigh station after. Makes no damn sense. But it is what it is. At least with Florida, they'll let you bypass if you're not, you know, hauling plants, vegetables, fruit, anything that'll, you know, agriculture that will hurt the state. State of Florida Welcome Center. Or if you want to get more technical, a glorified piss stop. Because it's basically the same damn thing, except they employ people there, for what it's worth. Way station truck parking, 18 spaces available. Pre-pass, follow in-cab signals. Okay. Hopefully they don't pull me in again. All trucks enter way station. Have a green light, a red light, something. Way station, next right, open. Pull in unless closed. Well, shit. Oh, Amazon's getting pulled in too. Why are you slowing down so much, Amazon? Maintain 45. I can't with Amazon in front of me. Don't change. Thank you. I guess they just wanted me to come in and see if I was legal. Who knows? Alright, 14 miles. We're going to be taking exit 362B. This is going to be one of my longer videos, probably. Just because I haven't, done a video in a while. So I want to give to you guys who have been supporting me for this long and sticking around for this long. Oh, look, Schneider. It's because I know I can get around them. For those of you that don't know, Schneider is governed at 65 miles an hour. I'm governed at 68 on cruise and throttle. And the Kenworth T680 for the company. Freightliner, that's completely different. Which I guess while we drive, I can discuss the difference between variants, Freightliner, Cascadia, and Kenworth T680. And no, the only difference is not the make and model. The dash is different. The entirety of the truck is different, including the speeds. Variant is kind of complicated when it comes to their trucks. I'm just coming over. I'm tired of putting on a signal and then, people leaving me out to dry. When it comes to the Kenworth T680, well, actually, I'll start with the Freightliner Cascadia. Your governed speed is 65 on the throttle, 68 on the cruise, but you have this past smart speed that you can use. You're doing 55. Okay, you're getting off. But there's still that guy with a boat that I have to, deal with. Pass smart is basically for 30 minutes. If you double tap the throttle, you get 68 on the throttle instead of 65. Which is alright. It's limited to 30 minutes every 24 hours. Which that's a company set thing. That is not a Freightliner thing. Which is kind of bad when you have people that you need to bypass. Pass. Same thing. With the Kenworth T680, I've got the cruise control enabled for 68. With the Kenworth T680, you're looking at between 65 and 66 miles an hour on the throttle, 68 on the cruise. The only difference is I'm on the cruise control right now and the throttle, and I'm maintaining 68 miles an hour. You cannot do that in the Freightliner. What makes it even better is if you do this in the Kenworth compared to the Freightliner, there is no time limit on how long you can do this. You can do this for 30 minutes, 2 hours, 4 hours, 11 hours. By then, hopefully, you're in the truck stop or rest area for your 10-hour. But there's a big difference in the trucks, and a lot of people don't believe me on this. It's kind of funny how, oh, I've driven a 2680 before. Each one's different, boss. I'm just telling you from my experience. 36 more miles. Now, a lot of people also ask, you know, I'm answering questions now just because something to talk about. What's the biggest difference between the Freightliner Cascadia and the Kenworth Kenworth T680? Freightliner Cascadia has a short wheelbase. And because of that, it's a wider truck. It provides you more space inside. Whereas the Kenworth T680 has a longer wheelbase and a little bit less space inside. Well, it has less space inside compared to the Freightliner Cascadia, but you end up making it work just because the Kenworth is a good truck, and I absolutely love Kenworth trucks. Don't get me wrong, I've driven, been here for 3 months, for shit, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months-ish. I was driving Freightliner Cascadias. And they're good trucks. The maneuverability in them are great. Just you get tired of not having the speed that you need, as well as everybody passing you all the time, and there's not anything you can do about it. Because it's not just owner-operators passing you, it's other companies. Another thing I'd like to mention on the difference between the two trucks is, and mind you, this is a minor detail, but when you've been driving as long as I have, which it's almost a year, you will find the difference between the two trucks, is the ride. Freightliner Cascadia has a really shitty suspension, being as each side of the truck has leaf springs, or is supposed to. With the Freightliner Cascadia, each side of the truck only has one leaf spring as well as the shocks. Okay, you're gonna feel every damn hole. Every hole. With the Kenworth T680, not only do you have the air ride suspension on the back, you've got 2 leaf springs on either side, plus the shocks, plus, you know, this, that, and the other on the truck to make it a much smoother ride. And I'm just gonna shut up and then let you guys enjoy the ride.
last long enough. Playing a game you always won. You never even taught me the rules. You tried to break me down, put this all on me. Tried to make me out to be crazy, and I played along 'cause I didn't wanna lose you. But I think this dream was rotten at its core. Tried to fix these things, patch it up like before, but I was the fool. Went down with a sinking. You were always so good at changing the story up, making me trust your love. You always have your poker face, don't you, babe? You always play it so cool. You tried to break me down, put this all on me. Tried to make me out to be crazy, and I played along 'cause I didn't wanna lose you. Went down with a sinking. Went down with a sinking. Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch of artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch, artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up.
Take exit 21B on the right to I-10 West.
We are currently 13 miles, 12 miles out, guys, and it's gonna take us 17 minutes. Christ, what is that guy burning?
Continue on I-10.
Well, I will say this, people know how to merge at least. Stop at 343 at the low. Hopefully there's other food around, because I don't like Bojangles. You guys might hear me muttering to myself, trying to plan out my next move. Because I plan on taking a 34 per hour break soon. Yes, according to my clock, I don't need it. I've been on the road with this time. Shut up. I've been on the road with this time since I originally got this truck about a month ago. Or what feels like a month ago. Yeah. Ran from Tono Hill, Georgia, north. Was it north? Yeah, north. Fuck, I don't remember where north. All I know is I picked up a load and then I had to head to California after that. That was a fun run. There was a load that I was supposed to pick up in California, but because of the, there's a bunch of construction blocking the way, I couldn't get to the facility no matter how hard I tried. And, company reached out to the shipper, and the shipper never answered the company, so they pulled that load off of me. Gave me a different load, which was Del Monte. Took that to Dallas Fort Worth. Maybe it's only been 2.5 weeks or so since I got the truck, almost a month. I honestly don't remember when I got this. It's kind of one of those, oh, hey, yeah, I run this many miles in a week. Which I usually try to run between 2,500 and 3,000 miles a week. It's doable, 500 miles a day, give or take, because, I do more than that, being, 68 miles an hour, 10 hours, I can do 680 miles. If we figure, miles per hour multiplied by the amount of hours, it's complicated, trust me. But, 7.9 miles till we get to the consignee.
1.75 miles. Take exit 350 on the right to US 90 West.
US 90 West and US 301, all lanes blocked. Well, with Garmin, I get live traffic, so if it's not saying that there's anything going on, I should be fine. I do see that there is a broke down vehicle up here, though. This wants me in the far right. I can do that.
Be in the right lane, then take the exit to US 90 West.
But anyway, like I said, I was planning out because after I deliver this load, I'm going to take my 34-hour break.
Turn right on US 90 West. In 3.5 miles, keep right.
Three and a half miles, keep right. That's not very specific. I could have made it here on what fuel I had. It's one of those. Fuck. Hope I get a warning well in advance. Probably not. Go ahead and slow down now. The only reason why I can get away with going so slow is because I'm looking for a place.
In 1.25 miles, keep right.
I think I see it. There's nobody behind me, that's good. Trucks entering highway.
Keep right.
He's probably just as confused as I am. CNS
In 1
wholesale
mile,
service,
turn
yep.
right.
This is the place. get through security, I will be back. So unfortunately, guys, we had a change of plans. I'm checked in, I'm sitting here waiting. It's been almost 2 hours. They still haven't given me a door, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video off here. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to like the video. And I look forward to seeing your comments. I look forward to doing the Q&A for you guys, and as well as everything else that we have planned. With that said, hope you all have a wonderful day, and remember, stay orange.